Hey ladies, thank you again for coming to my page. This is your favorite hairstylist, Monica Jordan with Diva Lace Wigs and Hair Salon. Well, formerly, now it's called Monica Jordan Hair. That's it, just as simple as it can be, just Monica Jordan Hair. I really want to do a review on the new hair that they have with Valencia Rose called Burmese Version Hair. What really kind of got me kind of swooning over the hair is the new construction of the lace closures. They seem to be really changing, and I really wanted to do a review on it because a lot of the clients were calling inquiring about their closures, and initially they were not my 100% in love with company in regards to closures, just because I feel like they needed a little bit more overview, and I think they really listen to the consumers and are really getting it right. What I did not like about it is that the lace itself of the silk-based closures did not seem to lay so perfectly on the construction. It seemed to have a little bit of puckering, and when you're trying to get it to lay down, no matter how hard you stretch it, you make it taut between the braiding and the sewing, it seemed to pucker still a little bit. So it just wasn't my favorite, but now I am really loving the construction. It is so natural, so realistic. It's not dense. It's the hairline right here is beautiful. Can you guys see that? Look how sparse the hairline is. It's really realistic, really natural looking. And the silk-based closure, the silk base of it, the silk part, which is kind of like a thin skin, it lays perfectly. Now this is a free parted closure or a freestyle closure, so it can be parted anywhere within the perimeter of the closure, but you still have to fix it. So if it's a 3-part closure or if it's a regular closure, it's not gonna make a difference because you still have to fix it. You still have to make sure the closure or the parting is where you want it, and you have to do some maneuverings to it. That's with any closure from any company. And so the 3-part closure, you know, I think is kind of a little bit of hype, but that's just my opinion. What else? This is probably about 20 inches, and this is the Burmese hair. It reminds me of the Virgin hair. I mean, the Russian hair or the Filipino hair, simply because the strands are thick in diameter. It's a very low luster, so it's going to match freshly relaxed hair or natural hair, because that hair typically has a very low luster. And so this matches perfectly. It's not shiny at all. And not that any of Valencia Rose products have a high shine, but this is a very low shine, which is perfect for clients who are wanting to wear their natural hair out and or wear a closure and still mimics their hair, because they don't want to go off too far off in the left side in regards to wearing an install to wearing their hair. They kind of want it to all match. Some clients say, hey, I don't care, I'm trying to look like Rashida or, you know, whatever. So, but most clients really want the hair to really mimic their own hair. So this again is the Burmese version, and I'm loving it. It's about 20 inches. It has a natural curl pattern. I love it, and I love the hairline. Once again, it's very sparse, and I love the cap the construction of the closure. And even so, it's a silk-based closure, and I have yet to see a silk-based closure that is so realistic where it's kind of see-through. You can kind of see through it. But it's definitely a silk-based closure. It's definitely silk-based, because look at it. No dots, no black lines. You don't have to bleach any knots. It's definitely a silk-based closure, but it's so thin. It's so realistic that you can see through it. And I love the silk-based closure. It looks really natural, so it really matches our hairline, or excuse me, our scalp. So you're not going to have to do a lot of manipulating. You're not going to have to do a lot of customizing to this particular closure. And we got 4 bundles of hair between 22 and 24 inches. And I love Valencia Rose hair. I'm going to reach down and get it. And so the hair really, really, really matches the closure. Look at that. The pattern is, they're on time with this. And I love, look at the back. It's beautiful. And they're really on time with making it match. Because I noticed some hair companies, the closures do not match the bundles of hair. But this is, and I'm not saying Valencia Rose, I'm just saying some hair companies when they do the custom packages with the frontals or the closures and the hair. And some companies' hair closures do not match the bundles of hair. And what I also like about Valencia Rose, I don't get a lot of shedding with the hair. My clients are not saying, Monica, the hair is coming out in droves. Look at the floor. They're not sending me pictures of their floor, of their counters. Their husbands aren't complaining. The hair is, the weft construction is phenomenal. It's really pretty good. And again, I love it because it matches freshly relaxed hair or natural hair that you're wanting to blend in. And so we got 4 bundles. And I tell clients who get a closure, try not to get too long of a length, because either way it goes, we're going to cut it for, you know, layers and all that good stuff. So you want to make sure it's between like 16 and 18. 20 is really too long because we're going to cut a lot of that off. But, you know, so we got 4 bundles of hair. Yeah, it fell on the floor. And, yeah, I got 4 bundles of hair. And I'm going to make a full unit for my client. A full unit is where she's going to be able to, it's a versatile full unit. So it's all the strands or all the welts are going to be hand sewn into that unit. And it's the base of it is completely breathable. I use a cap construction that's very breathable, so you're not getting hot in this Alabama weather or in the summertime now that it's hot. It is, I was using the dome caps, but I'm no longer using the dome caps because clients were wanting something a little bit more breathable. So I'm using just the lace construction. I order them. I have a company that I order them from, and they're pretty good. They're adjustable, so they can make them a little bit tighter or a little bit looser, so whatever they want to do. And you can't wear them up in a full ponytail. It takes typically between 5 to 7 days with all the orders that I have in. And they last for a very long time, well over a year, well over 2 years with proper maintenance. You may have to restitch something after a year, which I doubt, because I double stitched the ends. And I love the frontals. You can do a frontal with a full unit or a sew-in, or you can do a closures, whatever you request. And clients now, I'm going to start using stylist because clients are not able to get in with me because there's like 100 messages being left that I'm having to sort through and call on. So the best way to get a hold of me is through my email, Monica Jordan Hair, or send me a text message. But the best way to get me is through my email. It's summertime, so I'm really picking up on taking the clients in regards to the units or appointments in the salon with the installs, or I'm a full-time hairstylist. I am a licensed full-time hairstylist. So I do hair, not aside from the installs. I do hair all day long, and I'm loving it. I love doing hair. I'm so passionate about it. It is everything to me. So I love this platform that I'm on with YouTube, where I'm able to communicate to you guys and talk to you guys about some of the things that are going on in the salon, some of the techniques that we're using. Any questions that you guys have, please make sure you comment below. Make sure you subscribe and like it. So if you have any questions, please feel free to, you know, comment below and or send me an email. I will be reviewing this company. I've been looking for some really curly version hair that's low luster, a beautiful curl pattern. So a company contacted me about doing a review on their hair, and I think that I may do it. I'm not for sure, but I'm not for sure. She's supposed to be sending me the hair, and I'm a little excited because I've been looking for some curly hair for the summer. So I'll be reviewing that hair and let you guys know what I think of it. What else? So if you guys have any questions, go ahead and send me an email or again text. And I thank you so much for coming to my page. You guys be easy.